This is the review for the Catholic Youth Bible by St. Mary Press. The covers are really pretty. It's a paper cover, but it's really like cardstock, but durable. Really is a very nice Bible. It does have some weight to it, but nothing that you're going to say, oh, I can't carry this. It does have some pages throughout that you can go ahead and, I guess, color. Again, this is a Bible, a Catholic Youth Bible, a New American Bible by St. Mary Press. These are your book abbreviations and how the Bible is organized. Now this color code is down here at the bottom. And if you saw the previous video on the Catholic Children's Bible, the Children's Bible has the same. And they follow the same chart. My apologies for the sheriff's helicopter flying above. Here are some of the special features included in this Bible. And it has some really beautiful art throughout this Bible. It does have some, every book has an introduction. It's a really good introduction to each book. And again, the art in here is so beautiful. It really is. Now, because this is a youth Bible, they're getting those young adults ready for your normal Bible. These do have your study notes down at the bottom, whereas your children's Bible did not have any study notes. It does have questions throughout. Here's your growing faith. And again, your study notes. It really does have a lot of great information. I think any young adult would really benefit from having this Bible. I think any Catholic adult would also love to have this Bible, especially if you're an adult that likes color in order to stay focused or to help you learn. I'm a visual learner, so this Bible is a beautiful Bible. I am not Catholic, but nonetheless, this is a beautiful Bible. You can still take a lot away from this Bible. Again, it's just, look at all those, this is all study notes. This is the Bible, and this is all your study notes. So, again, your teenager, your young adult is going to take away a lot from this Bible. Again, I'll just flip through this really quickly. So gorgeous. They're like sketches. And again, they do have these throughout. I just haven't flipped too many, but they do have these throughout in case your teenager or young adult likes to just, do some journaling. It does not have a lot of room for notes unless they write very tiny along the sides, and then they can get away with some notes. But this is not a journaling Bible. Please keep in mind that since this is a Catholic Bible, it will have some books that we are not familiar with, we as Christians. I mean, Catholics are Christian, but they just have additional books in their Bible that the normal Christian Bible does not. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend anyone if that was offensive. Now on this Bible, since it is a Catholic Bible, obviously you will see a lot of the things that say Catholic Connection because it is geared towards the Catholic Church. Now, in the back, they do have different things that will be for the Catholic religion, the Catholic Church. And I will get to that right after Revelations. It says, what's back here? Well, this is all that's going to be included in the back of the Bible. Being a Catholic, their core beliefs, reasons, scriptures, biblical interpretations, biblical inspiration, your core attitude, your core practices. So this, again, this continues on. And they, these might not be in a Christian Bible, but you'll find these in the Catholic Bible. Again, it's really pretty, visually very pleasing. This has to do with the rosary. And then it gets into the church year. So here's their calendar. This is their readings for the year. And a very small glossary. But at least it's one. It's a glossary. Again, I think that this is a really good Bible for any young adult to have. This is your index by topic. Here are some of the things that are included. They're looking for some of these things throughout the Bible. I don't know what the actual price for these Bibles are, as again, I was lucky enough to find them at my thrift store. This one is pretty much brand new. Readings for girls and boys. Stop judging me. God did what? Sometimes life stinks. Who, me? Mass Bible. Now that's real love. That's awesome. When I am feeling, and then it gives you some readings for when you're feeling excited, overwhelmed, lost, the call to serve your neighbor, tempted, pressured. This is really, really awesome. Again, Catholic or not, I mean, this is really cool to have. I would only pray that the teenager would get into the Word of God. And that is the Catholic Youth Bible by St. Mary Press. If you have a little one, then I would recommend the Catholic Children's Bible by St. Mary Press. That's the children's, and this is the youth. I hope you were able to take something out of this if you're looking for a children's Bible or a youth Bible. God bless.